Right guys, welcome back to another ECW review. It is 2006, the 3rd of October, and we are getting close to maybe the build-up of December to Dismember. Who knows, maybe we'll see that pretty soon. But we kick off the show with Hardcore Holly barging into the dressing room, or maybe it was, I don't know who barged in where, but we've got Hardcore Holly and Paul Heyman talking about last week's show, and Heyman puts over how tough Hardcore Holly is after getting that massive, laceration on his back, the amount of stitches he had to get. Holly says he's not here to have his ass kissed by Heyman, though, and he wants a rematch tonight with RVD. After Heyman refuses to, say he can't let him compete tonight, Hardcore Holly grabs Heyman by the throat and he's like trying to force a match out of him. Then Test comes out of nowhere, massive chair shot to the back of the injured back of Hardcore Holly, and then Paul Heyman announces that tonight it'll be Test going 1-on-1 with RVD in an Extreme Rules match.
So fucking glad it's not Hardcore Holly for the millionth time.
Hardcore, I mean, nothing against the guy, he's just boring. Yes, he's boring, so, you know.
Hard boring.
Speaking of boring, up next with Big Show teaming up with Matt Striker, your teacher, to take on the team of Sandman and Sabu. Normal tag team match. This was never going to be. It was never going to be a classic.
Even the best worker in the match, Matt Striker, and he's only in the door about 3 minutes.
Yeah, basically, Sabu was isolated for about 2 minutes. Makes a hot tag. How can you have a 2-minute hot tag? Makes a hot tag to Sandman.
The Sandman of all people.
To come in, and Sandman's offense is limited as fuck, so not a lot happened. Sabu goes to do a crossbody off the top rope. Big Show moves out the way, and Joey Styles kind of sells it as if Sabu's been thrown off the Empire State Building. That's not really what happened, but anyway, Sabu gets taken out due to missing a crossbody of some sorts. Sandman goes to do his Russian leg sweep on Matt Striker. Big Show holds on to Striker's hand. Sandman leg sweeps himself, hits the back of his head off the canvas. Big Show does one of the slowest, worst splashes you'll ever see on Sandman. Rolls out the ring. Then Matt Striker picks up the victory. So garbage match, but yeah.
At least it wasn't Big Show that picked up the pin.
And it only lasted like 4 minutes, so you can't really overthink it, you know.
Yep.
That's right. Now, if they made this Extreme Rules, you never know. But I guess we're saving all the cool moments for tonight's main event. Up next, with Kelly and Trinity. They said they were in Fighting Divas from Raw and SmackDown to next week's Extreme Strip Poker. And so next week, Extreme Strip Poker.
Raiden's ploy.
Should be a good show. Up next, we've got Tommy Dreamer, a guy we've not seen in a couple of weeks. Thought he was dead, but turns out he's not. He takes on Kevin Thorne, and I thought he'd have been facing Balls to the Wall Mahoney, but no. Balls Mahoney not on this week's ECW. And so it was Dreamer versus Kevin Thorne. Kevin Thorne hits Dreamer with the stick to pick up the win. Yeah.
That's about it, man.
Another quick throwaway 2-minute match, 3-minute match.
Why is Tommy Dreamer right? A guy that can actually work, I like the Sandman, but why is Sandman getting thrown into all these matches? Where's Tommy Dreamer's shots? Did he get a shot against the Big Show?
No, I just got barred.
What?
Didn't he have a match? May I take another one, sir? I mean, I don't know. It was alright. It's alright. That's what it is. To me, that should have been Kevin Thorne versus Balls Mahoney, but I don't really know. And if you want someone to job out to Kevin Thorne, like, is Tommy Dreamer the man you stick in this match? You know, I think it could be someone else. Then we've got Maria backstage. She says that she'll be coming to next week's strip poker game, and that she doesn't know nothing about poker, but the guys have been teaching her how to play. They've basically been teaching her how to fucking lose every hand. And it was kind of funny, I guess, that she sat stupid that she believed them, and she likes it when everybody wins, but she won't be winning nothing next week. It's weird to think that she was like doing segments and stuff like this, yet she's a big massive fucking feminist now that we need to take her husband's last name, so that's a bit strange. Like, he actually took her name, which is just, I find that, I can't see McMahon ever hiring that guy back. Probably half the reason he let him go. I can't see
It
McMahon.
probably is actually half the reason.
I can't see McMahon having respect for Mike Bennett. No, it's Mike Kanellis. Oh, okay, right. That's nothing to do. It's just, you know, I mean, to me, that's just fucking. It's always been that way. So why would you change? I don't know. To me, I can't see McMahon. I mean, what's Linda's second name? Does anyone fucking know?
All that matters is it's not McMahon, and it is McMahon now.
I think McMahon would fucking change his. Linda fucking Bart or something. McMahon Bart is entered the Impact Zone. No, I don't think so.
Vincent Kennedy Bart.
Up next with CM Punk versus Danny Doring, a guy that I'm pretty sure he's already beaten his undefeated run. At first I thought, why the fuck is he going back to Danny Doring? But I guess this was just a quick 2 minute match. It literally was 2 minutes, maybe not even 2 minutes. Punk wins. Kelly says she's got something for Punk. He's going to do the Kelly expose.
Here comes Mike Knox.
Mike Knox comes out without a towel, but I guess he came out pretty quickly this time, so there was nothing really to cover up. So yeah, he came out in about 10 seconds, like. And then him and Punk, I think, had a decent. I think the Fairbridge was all right, like. But it was. Mike Knox tells Punk that he better, this is the last warning he's getting. He better stay away, and then Punk tells him that it's not him that needs to stay away; it's his girl that needs to stay away from CM Punk. Mike Knox comes down, looks like he's about to get in the ring. Joey Styles and Taz are excited. They're going to get a prompt, an fucking scheduled match or whatever. Doesn't happen. Mike Knox makes his way to the back. Bottles it. He bottled it last week in the altercation backstage, and he's bottled it this week in the ring. Up next with Ashley, I believe, and Crystal, I think, from SmackDown.
I can't even remember this Crystal person.
I walked out the room to get a drink, so I don't know if anything happened here. Probably not.
No, they're just hyping up the thing, and then they kind of like start at each other, like, no, I'm going to win.
And then up next, we had the Extreme main event, Test vs RVD. In my opinion, the best match we've seen on ECW so far. And there's been some good ones, but I think this one probably just edges it.
Yeah, definitely not. Like, there was no blood or nothing, but it didn't even need that. It just shows you, like, these two were literally just using chairs.
I'm thinking of the best matches. I'm thinking of RVD Sabu, that ladder match. That was top notch. The tag team match with Tommy Dreamer and Sandman, that was against Knox and Test. That was pretty good.
Big Show.
Flair Big. RVD Angle was good for your classic wrestling match, but I'd say this match does top it. There was a lot of cool shit in this match. Plus, they gave it they gave it like over 20 minutes, which is probably the longest you'll ever get an ECW match. Considering it's only a 45-minute show.
Yep.
Lots of cool spots, and it was basically hardcore from the get-go. Yeah, it didn't feel burned out, unlike the Hardcore Hall Extreme Rules match where he kind of waited 10 minutes of rest holds before he done anything. So I thought
there's one thing to say. Like, I think Van Damme kicking at everything was a bit retarded.
I liked it though.
I know, but I think the elbow drop off, I think that maybe might have been enough. Like,
yeah, I'd never seen that spot before though. Like, I mean, I suppose it gets the job done at December to Dismember, but although it was from a fucking chamber. Can you imagine if he'd done it with a chair in December to Dismember? Chair onto chair?
well,
Jesus Christ. But anyway, like, great match. Big Show comes out in the end, costs RVD the match, and obviously Heyman with his cronies celebrate with Test. I think Test should have been the ECW champion.
Yep.
This shows that Test is not just a roided up freak that can't work. The guy's actually pretty good in the ring for a big guy. I mean, he's not. Bret Hart probably wouldn't rate his matches anything more than 4, but to me, I think this is easily like an 8 out of 10, especially considering it's on just a normal ECW show.
Test just has intensity. See the Big Show, he just has
everything Test does. See when he throws the chair into RVD's face, it's done with. I could just imagine if Big Show done it, it would just be so fucking slow and cumbersome. Everything. I mean, Test's finisher move looks as if he's fucking killing you.
I know.
See Big Show's. See that finishing move that Big Show. It's like Jesus Christ. It's supposed to put the person to sleep. It puts us to sleep. Everything Big Show does puts us to sleep. But anyway, that is it. It wasn't the greatest show, to be fair, but I think the main event was. Like I said, I think it's the best match we've seen so far on ECW, and for that, it's got to inflate the rating of this show. And I've got to put this show pretty high there. I'm going to give it a. I'm going to give this a 6 out of 10. Partially, mainly because of the main event. If the main event, if this was Hardcore Holly versus RVD rematch, like I originally thought we were going to get at the start of the show, it would probably get in like a 2 or a 3. But overall, I think
there was no Rene Dupree as well, which just makes it so much better.
no Shannon Moore either. Probably never see Shannon Moore again.
God.
But yeah, like I said, the main event was great, and there was like some other, decent stuff, and I don't know.
I'll give it a 6.
6 is fair.
Yes, you're damn right.
And yeah, that is pretty much it then, guys. So let us know what you think down below. What would you give it in a RVD test? Probably the best match we'll see on ECW. I'd be surprised if it gets much better than this. And yeah, I just think they should have gave Test the belt. I mean, why not? Why fucking not? Anyway, till next time. Peace.
Peace.